What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today's video I'm going to give you guys a Kentucky update. So there's been a lot of people asking me about Kentucky. Dave, what happened with Kentucky? Well, I'm going to break it down for you. Make sure you follow along because this could help a lot of you guys. We leased some property in East Kentucky. I think it was back in like December. We signed a contract on it. We actually went through a website. I'm not naming any websites or anything like that, but we went through a website like a legit, leasing agent, through the website. We went through them. I went out there, visited the property, and the property looked good. We decided that we wanted to get it. Well, we went through the process. We signed the paperwork, sent the check, paid for it, and we made this huge plan to go out there and spend the weekend, get some work done, scout the property. So I think I actually made like 2 trips there. It was an 8-hour drive for myself. The other person came up and it was like an 18-hour drive, gas and all this stuff to get up there for this big weekend to scout. We spent the weekend there. There was a house on the property that we had an agreement on that every time we stayed there we would pay a certain amount of money. It wasn't like per month or nothing like that. It was actually per night spent in the cabin. So we had that deal done. It was good to go. We made that plan. We went up there to scout the property. We woke up, bright and early Saturday morning. We got soil samples of the fields. There was fields there that was in the contract that can be planted for food plots. We talked to the landowner about it. There were several things that were on the contract, and planting food plots in the bottom fields were part of it. Long story short, we couldn't plant food plots. The landowner wouldn't allow us because apparently it was forgotten that the fields were actually contracted out to a farmer for hay rights. Well, that wasn't in our contract. Our contract said that the fields can be planted in food plots. So, long story short, we don't have the place anymore. We can technically still go there, and it's ours, basically, because we have the contract. But we're not spending the money on it because we can't do what the contract says. Police were involved. It's a huge mess. So basically, we're giving up that property for the year. And what takes it even further is the company that we actually went through, website. It's a legit company. They won't help us. You basically call them and they just give you the runaround saying, there's nothing they can do. We're like, how is there nothing you can do? The contract is on your website. It states that the bottom fields can be planted in food plots. We can do whatever we want with them. And the landowner is saying something else. You guys signed a contract with the landowner and then you're leasing his property out. We couldn't get our money back. We got nothing. We had trail cameras there that we're technically not allowed to get because it's just a mess. So my point is bringing this to you is, 1, to let you guys know that we do not have the Kentucky property anymore. 2, be careful what you sign. I know it's a weird situation. You're like, and you guys are probably saying, just go there, get your stuff and do what you want. Well, it's not that easy. It's technically not worth it to drive there 8 hours and go through the whole mess. It's not worth it. So we're giving it up. We're not going there. We're not hunting there. We're not doing anything with it. But when you guys sign a contract and you go through a website, it's just, be careful. Be careful with it. Make sure you get everything written down, extra signatures, extra side signatures on different contracts. Just get everything signed. Make sure you know what you're signing before you pay for it, because I don't know, I feel like this happens a lot because leases are kind of like the thing now. A lot of people want to do that private land thing. They want to do the land management part of things. So again, just be careful. I'm not naming websites or nothing like that, but just be careful when you sign a contract. Make sure you know 100% what you're getting. You speak to the landowner and everything before you actually sign it and you pay for it. Triple ask. Make sure that you can do that you want to do, and make sure you can do what the actual contract says.